Hello, everybody's coming to Collectibles, and today we got another figure. So soon, so fast, I like it. Push it on the gas, put it up my...
Today we have Director Krennic from Star Wars Rogue One, the Star Wars story.
Whatever you want to call it, that was a good-ass movie. That was one of the best movies Disney... That was the best movie Disney has made. But as far as Star Wars go, because Disney made other movies that was really good too, like Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo. Wait, what? That's Pixar. Anyway, you know what I mean. I like child's films. I don't like childs. I like child films. I like children films. Damn it. Look at that, Director Krennic. Director Krennic is fresh in the box right now. I didn't even open him. I didn't even go through a complication of I just slapped him out on the table, and it was good. And I'm happy to do that. And this morning, a little secret, I was washing my motorcycle and I dropped my motorcycle. No one knows right now. I thought the kickstand was up. I dropped it. With this whole delay and stuff going on, I have not been getting any figures. And they've all been going like delay after delay after delay after delay. And I'm like, man, come on. And then all of a sudden you have them shipping in this month. And this month they're shipping a ton of figures, so I was like, nice! I'm getting in like 2 or 3 figures this month, which is a lot considering their pre-orders and all coming in 1 month, so that's kind of cool. With this whole COVID-19. You guys, come on now. COVID, don't believe... FBI! Here we have the box. The box is just a plain old stupid Director Krennic looking Star Wars box, which I hate because Lucasfilm dictates their box be made like this. Oh man, I wish the creative team art direction by Hot Toys had a go on these boxes, because man, we would see amazing designs. The design on the Bat box, I'll show you, the Batman box is just simply amazing. Look at this box. Now look at that box. Isn't that amazing? I mean, come on. Let me brighten it up here a little bit. But that box is simply amazing. It's art. That's the art box. What this is so-called calling itself, that's not an art box. To me, that's just a shoe box. I mean, come on, Lucasfilm, give some leeway to your little producers here. So now that we know what this looks like, obviously we has the, I mean, every other figure has been getting this little wraparound now. It's kind of getting old. It's like they tried something. Hot Toys is trying to entertain us, but it's not working because, man, it gets boring. Art on the inside of Director Krennic himself, the figure right here with some Death Troopers behind him. Nice way to get some Death Troopers now that this is being released, is getting the Death Troopers from the Mandalorian show, which you want to pick up some? Pick up some. I already have a Rogue One Specialist Deluxe. That guy's perfect, comes with a Rogue One diorama. He's going to just fit absolutely perfectly with my Rogue One Death Trooper. So there we have the art box. Right there, stay. Director, be proud of yourself. And then here we have the figure itself. They nicely tucked them in there. I like that they nicely kind of tucked them in. Look nice, look very beautiful. Oh, I was about to say there's nothing in here, but then it's like a hat. I guess you can remove his head sculpt. Let's crack it open, let's get inside. The Batman had one of the best smelling boxes I've ever had. I mean, I'm pretty much smelling the diseases right now, but that's fine. COVID-19 smells a lot better in a Hot Toys box. But here we have his hands, gloved hands, and hat, and his blaster, and I guess his pocket pens. I'm not too sure where that goes. And my badge is twisted, guys. Take a look at this. I'm gonna take the figure out the box. I didn't even look at the head sculpt yet. Okay, so, well, that's in there. Okay, so here's the figure. Head sculpt reaction. It's freaking bloody perfect. I can't complain about this. This is gonna look awesome. Come on, come off. Does the head come off? Oh God. I don't want to show you that first. That's kind of nasty. But here he is. Here he is. Here is Director Krennic. He looks good. That's Director Krennic, 100%. I don't know the actor's name, so I'm going to say that. His little badge thing is twisted. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's twisted, as you can see. What the hell's going on right there? I don't like that. That's going to screw with my... Oh my God, that's going to screw with me big time. It's twisted. I don't know, is it twisted in the movie? Maybe it's movie accurate. As you can see, it's kind of, it's not really level on his chest, but who knows? Now, the cape, his cape is very nice, actually. It has wires at the bottom, so that's going to be nice. I'm going to lower the contrast, so don't worry about the white. So that's very nice. The wires, and it's magnetic on his shoulders. That's really nice as well. That is a beautiful figure. I can tell you that much right now. That is a beautiful figure. I really love where this is going so far. I'm just going to go through and take off these little plastics. It's a little trick. If you can find the tab on the plastic, you just unravel it, it comes loose. You don't even have to cut it, pull it, break it. It just comes loose so easily. I'm going to take off that cape. You want to remember to be very careful with your Hot Toys when opening these things. I usually aim the knife outwards to a direction that's not going to hit anything. Kind of funny what they did with the pants here. It's just like a little flap to capture that wide look. And it looks kind of weird, in my opinion. That's kind of a flaw right there. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm gonna work with it, futz with it, and see what I can do. That's amazing. See, that's amazing. They give articulation, a ratchet articulation. You see that? It's kind of ratchety. A little close up. It's kind of ratchety, which is weird because Batman doesn't even have ratchet joints, but Director Krennic can be Batman instead, I guess. I wish Batman came with that, but okay. No ratchet joints on the elbows, but tight joints as expected from Hot Toys. But man, this figure looks like a little Nazi. Look at him, a little Nazi figure. I'm doing kind of Dagenhogen hot dog. Okay, so he comes with these little pens. I'm not sure if you can even see them. I'm gonna show here. He comes with these little pens. Couldn't figure out where it goes, but if you look on the box, it shows you exactly where it goes, and it goes right here on his little opening right here. You can't even think that would be a pocket, but it is. Look at that. I like figures like this. You can add a little tiny itty bitty. I guess these are his cartridges for his blaster. So that's the little cartridge. They go on the back of him. Let's try applying that on the back of his belt. As you can see right there, I guess they go upward. I wouldn't say they would go upside down, but they look like they fit like that. I don't know. Does that look right? I gotta see the directions later on, but I'm gonna stick them in like that. That's never good. Okay, so they're fitting a lot better upside down. That's what I'm gonna go off of right now, is put them upside down, because they're fitting a lot better. And quite frankly, he's gonna be hidden, so I don't really care. I just saw that this little holster for his gun is not pleather. I like that. It's cheaper. To me, I think it's cheaper because they use molds and it's plastic, and it looks like leather. It looks like real leather, and it's not that pleather they use like on the boots, which I hate. I absolutely hate this pleather because it rots after time and it just peels. They should use real leather. Such a small portion, you can just use real leather. Like I see you cost cutting right here. Cost cut, add cut right there, okay? So you have like a plastic mold, like an ABS almost, in here. Not an ABS, like a vinyl in here. That's what the plastic is for his holster. Now let's get his gun and put his little blaster in here. See how well it fits. So yeah, I was putting it backwards. I just remembered he's a little Nazi and he likes to have stuff backwards. So that's the way it goes right there. Then he comes with this little Imperial hat. As you can see here, this is a little Imperial hat that he sees really farming in the beginning of the Rogue One movie. And it's very nicely detailed. It looks just like cloth, but it's another plastic vinyl type. But man, look at that tiny detail of the Imperial logo right there. It looks really nice. I love how they did this one. As you can see, the details in this. Hopefully you guys are watching it in 4K so you can see all these little details. It looks really nice. I like it. Let's put that on him. Oh, that looks even better. That looks even better. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to leave the hat on him, but I love the way that looks. Let's see if I can get behind him and possibly get a focus. Yeah, you see that? That looks really good. Just with the hat on. It looks really good. I'm not sure though. I kind of like the hair. As much as I like the hat, I like the hair. This is kind of a different video, right guys? It's kind of cool. It's kind of like unbox with me. I like it. I like the whole idea of it. So Now we have a bunch of hands. I'm gonna pull out the hands and show you guys later as well. Okay, this base is really cool. I never saw the base of what it actually looked like, but this is really cool. So it has that little Rogue One detached part, which is really cool. A plaque, and then check out that base. Check out that base. As you can see, oh, the plaque came off, nice. And then as you can see, the emblem of the logo, the Imperial logo, is like a botched, etched type look. Right there, you can see it. And then you have Krennic, so glossy, and the Death Trooper. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alrighty, so I guess that's all that comes in the box. Oh, that's not all that comes in the box. There's a giant cape back there. Dropped my pegs. Look what do we have here. I didn't see this. I didn't even notice this either. You know when you pre-order Hot Toys, you kind of forget everything about them until you get them in the mail. And then you're like, oh yeah, it actually comes with a figure. But this, I didn't see it. This is the Rogue One. Ugh. The Rogue One's beginning cape. Oh my god, it's so soft. Look at this. This is like his rain poncho, I guess you would call it. But that's really cool. Oh my god, it's soft. Look at this. Ooh. Oh my god, this is something like a lingerie material or something. But look at that. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. That's really cool. I'm going to decrease it so you can see. That's a nice little cape for him. And it's very flowy. I like that. It hangs very nicely. So when you have it on the figure, it doesn't look really bad. But the quality. See the badging is good right here. It's good. It's straight. On the figure, it's twisted. And yeah, on the promo pics, it's straight. And the figure, it's twisted. So I may contact Sideshow and see what's up with that. I'm going to see if I can get that worked out. But here's that. That looks really nice. That looks really nice. So I'm not going to actually use that. I'm going to put that back in the box. So guys, take a look at that. I'm not going to use it on the figure. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, but it's very nice. If I drop one more thing, take me away. All right, everything was unboxed. I've showed you everything. Now let's get this figure on a stand and let's get behind him and go through the details. You know, the amount of things I dropped this one morning is insane. I dropped my motorcycle. I've dropped all kinds of parts. I've dropped boxes. I've dropped everything. You ever seen that movie Devil? I think it's called Devil. They're in an elevator and the guy like throws a sandwich, and if it lands in the peanut butter side, the devil's around. If it lands on the bread side and it protects your peanut butter, he's not around. I'm gonna go make me a PB&J sandwich. All right, there you have it. It's Krennic in a generic pose, and he's looking good. I really love the way he looks. I love it when I get a sculpted figure. I can really enjoy the figure. I don't know what it is. A lot of people like troopers. I like, oh shit, talking mushrooms. I like sculpted figures, and just look at the details as far as that goes. Man, oh man, let's get a little closer. And ooh, look at that. Look at that head sculpt. But I can't say enough about this head sculpt. Like, can you look at that? You can just look at that and say, man, that's that dude from Rogue One. That's a bad guy. That's a dude who like shoots up kids and then dies. Oh, spoiler alert for Rogue One, sorry. But man, just look at that head sculpt. That's really him. Every bit of that is him. The mouth texture, the crow's feet in the eyes. As you can see, how far in? Let's see how far in. Oh, that's too much. And there we go. A little bit more closer. The closest we can get on this specimen. And man, this guy looks good. This guy looks really good. I love the way that the wrinklage is going on right here. I just love that. I like freezing on these type of shots and just enjoying what colors and skin tones. Like every profile from every angle. That, I mean, just so many things going on right here. And then down to his hair, there's so much detail. You can't even see the mold line where it comes apart. They've done magnificent work on the hair, on keeping it real, homies. You can't see nothing. Let me scoot off. There he goes. You can't see none of that mold line anywhere. That's really nice. Like, that's a lot of work to cover up something like that. Something that comes apart and doing lines. I love it when they can easily do that, and then it complements so well with the accessories. So there goes the face again. But look at that face. That's absolutely amazing. The amount of details and stuff like that. I just love looking at this details, man. That's awesome. And the neck going down. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Now, this isn't going to be a figure you want for articulation and stuff, but, man, just look at that outfit right there. This, I don't know, this is something like, this is a figure I'm very quiet on. Like, I'm just, can you observe this figure? It's like art. You go to a museum and you don't sit there and talk and you sit there and imagine, like, look at the amount of work gone into these figures, you know? And yeah, the Arkham suit Batman was a lot more details and stuff, but it's the simplicity. The simplicity of my work. It's just amazing. I'm gonna go over his gun and his blaster in a little bit, with his little Nazi pants. Earlier I was complaining about those Nazi pants. Now when you pose him up, he doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look actually that half bad. It looks really nice. And then you have the pleathery boots, which I'm 100% against. Hot Toys, try using some real leather. I'm not too sure what the deal is with the real leather, or you can't use the leather, or I mean the like real leather, and you have to use the pleather. I don't know, but man, just use the leather. It can't be that much more. I mean, you just cut cost on the blaster holster. So I want to see add-ons somewhere else. You gave us ratcheted joints in the knees only, which was pretty good. I like that. Get him for a running pose. Let's go to the blaster a little bit. So let's go right in there. It looks really nice, the blaster does. So that's very nicely detailed. Little Clint Eastwood 6-shooter he's got there. And then I guess that's the canisters. It looks to be canisters in the back of him. So that's where I put them. Now I'm gonna work my way to the rear end of this guy, because the rear end is always the best part, you know? I'm just kidding. So here's the cape, and how it flows is very nicely. I like it. It's very nice. It's got wires at the bottom right here, so you can actually like do it however which way you want to do it, and fold them, and if he's in the wind, if he's not in the wind, and so on and so forth. Does a great job of covering up the crotch grabber from the rear. And then you turn him around, and then I'm going to show you guys actually. I'm going to take him off, and then show you guys. Here are the magnets. This is where the magnets are right there. You can see little circles right there, and they just plug into the sides of him. So right there and there, it just kind of just plugs in, and it just goes so fluently. And then we'll take another look at him without the cape. Man, he's gorgeous. This is one little masterpiece right here. This guy's gonna be going high, high, high. Get his little shirt tucked out right here and brighten it up so you can see the pants. But all around, this figure is tailored so well. And it's not being affected by a fat suit or anything. Although he does have a fat suit on, it's not like the Luke Skywalker problem of fat suit. It's very nice, nicely done. I love the tailoring on this. It's completely perfect, except for that doggone stupid thing that's twisted right there, and it's really ticking me off. It's really playing with my OCD, so I'm gonna have to contact Sideshow about that and see what they have to say on this, because that being so like offset, it's kind of weird to me. It's getting my OCD levels and really tricking with me. But all in all, guys, this figure, it's a very nice figure, incredibly nice figure, and this is a must get. Like, I think he's on waitlist. I'm not sure, but I think he's waitlisted. If you haven't already, and you like Star Wars, damn it, if you don't get this guy, you're gonna be missing out. I absolutely love it. I futzed with the pants here at the bottom. I'll show you what happens. So at the bottom here, you can see I messed with this one. I puffed it out, and it looks good now. It's fine. This one I didn't puff out. So with your figures, when you get your Hot Toys, make sure you futz with them. Read the directions, see what you can do, and see what you can do visually as far as storytelling on your figure, photos, and so on. Mess with them. Not to a point where you're going to break them, but mess with them to a point that you're going to help it. These pants I have to futz with. I can't do it behind camera. But you see it puffs out nicely over here, and over here is just a triangle. I had an issue with that at first, but once you work with them, you give them good lighting, you pose them, you're going to see that figure actually pops out a lot more than the prototype, and it's in your hands, it's right in front of you, and it's absolutely perfect. I absolutely love the direction this one, the direction of Director Krennic. I absolutely love this figure. So with that being said, I give this guy a perfect 9.5. Perfect 9.5 out of 10. The only things that's not well for me is the pleather materials used, which is going to be the belt, which I do believe is pleathery. I love the change on the blaster holster to a vinyl-y typed holster that's not gonna rot over time, because this area does get a lot of articulation. And then the boots, which that's sad because I hate pleathery materials. I just don't like this stuff. I hope they improve soon and they do something. They add real leather, something that'll give us a lot more to work with in the future as far as these figures go, because I don't like the pleather on these boots at all. It's just, to me, it's nonsensical to make boots or any type of fabric in this and sell it, because it's not going to be worth anything once it starts peeling and looking all ugly. But other than that, I'm not going to bash it too much. I gave it a 9.5, although I'm making a big point on these because the figure is perfect within itself. It's just that these components aren't on every figure. They're on every pleathery booted figure. So I'm not going to bash it. We're expecting that. I just want Hot Toys to change that. Other than that, the figure is perfect 9.5, man. You can't go wrong with this. A little quality control as far as the badging goes, but I'm gonna talk to Sideshow and see what they can do to fix that. It's slanted a little bit too much downward. It's not as where it should be, which is straight. I can't get it, but man, this figure looks just like him, just like him. So if you like what you saw here in EZCZ Collectibles, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and stay tuned for more. So bye bye. Okay, they're all gone. So this is my outro crew. This is my crew. This is my crew that stays till the outro, right? You guys, you stay all the way till the end and you say, hey, is there anything secretive we can learn? Man, I got a figure coming in this week. A figure coming in this week that I think you guys are gonna enjoy. I'm gonna hint you a little bit. It goes with the Batman, not that big Batman. There he is, the small Batman. So that's a little hint. So we're gonna have that going on. But other than that, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know what it is because I kind of hinted at it. But other than that, there's nothing really else going on. But peace out, outro crew. You guys stay here till the end and you watch the video all the way till the end because you love me that much. I'm actually going to show you my nipple.